Hello everyone, Randall here. Probably sleeping. Shh. Anyways, it's my hair. Just want to talk to you guys about Pokemon, about shiny Pokemon. Now, my brother told me a story about what his first shiny would have been. First shiny he could have caught was back in Crystal version. He found a shiny ass Nidoran, and the sad thing was when he tried to catch it throwing a Pokeball, it said that he had to change his box. So sad, so sad. So thinking about that, of course, everybody will talk about their Gyarados being their first shiny, but he's probably game. So I'd like to say, if anyone out there want to say what if they play Pokemon, what your first true shiny was? Mine was Graveler in Pearl version, and it was ugly. So I turned to Golem, still ugly. Never found a shiny ever since then, but I have had Pokerus a few times, so that's been cool. It's old. First ever one was in Ruby version. It was a Ralts. That Ralts. It was a girl Ralts. I wanted to use the Gardevoir, so she got the Poke AIDS. So sad. So yeah, guys. Anyways, about that. Been a long while since I've come out with a video. Been really busy. When was the last time I posted? I don't even know if I posted. I think maybe earlier this year. I don't even remember. Was it last year? I should really go back and check. But really, yeah, just been doing my thing, living my life, going to school, doing my stuff. Um, Still action figure collecting, just kept grabbing a few things. Not so much Marvel Legends, although I want the Jean Grey, the Jin Lee version. I really want that. I gotta go to Frank's for that. I haven't been to Frank's in a while. Just been here and there. What else is out there? What else figures do I want? I want that Red Ranger, the Japanese one. I found the American one, the 7-inch one, 8-inch one. It's pretty cool, but that Red Ranger, oh, he's tight. I busted out my SH Figure Trunks. Still pretty cool. Man, I really want an Android 18 or a Mystic Gohan. I think a Mystic Gohan would be tight. Pokemon, I've been playing Pokemon. Getting ready for X and Y, who isn't. X and Y looks tight. Mega Evolutions. I'm down. I want to see how it works. Yu-Gi-Oh! Still into it. The new pack came out, Judgment of Light, so I don't know how the E-Dragons are doing, but I've battled E-Dragon and then Fossil Darna, D-Fissure. I've done it first turn. It sucks. I reckon. Can't do any moves. We can't Blaster. Blaster has to hit grade, correct? From what I know. We can't pay cost to send to remove from play because it's Fossil Darna stops it, so they're just with a bad hand at the discard, nothing happens. It's fun. So yeah, this is like a little blog thing. Is all I've been doing. No. What else do I want? I know there's a few things. Black Series Han Solo that they showed at Comic Con. That looks nice. I like the Black Series. I saw R2D2 the other day. Beautiful, beautiful figure. I don't know where to put it though. My room's kind of a mess. That's why we're not in my room right now. This is his new computer. Oh yeah. I've always wanted to kind of do this, but I never did. And my friends and I, if you guys saw that podcast, we have a podcast channel. What's the podcast channel? RSD and Friends. I think it's Podomatic.RSD and Friends. And we did like 3 D&D adventures. We didn't play it correctly. We just kind of based decisions, and then my friend Alberto did the story, and we just kind of rolled with it. Although I wanted to do a top Pokemon list, so I guess I'll do my own top Pokemon list. So okay, guys. First and foremost, we gotta go with like the shoutouts. Now, I've always been a fan of turtles ever since I was growing up. So right now, I'm gonna give a shout out to Torkoal. Fire was one of my favorite elements. Fire turtle right here. So he's cool. So he's a little shout out. He's my first one. There's another one coming up, and it's him, Tortuga. I always like Tortuga, Turtle Water, Gen 5. I didn't really like Gen 5's Pokemon looks, but Tortuga, you gotta admit, looks cute. I really like the fact that he has Shell Smash and that, we can go off with them and go Aqua Jet. He was pretty strong. It's pretty cool. Had to get him when I first played Black. And Gardevoir will round out who I believe is my last shout out. I like Gardevoir. She was one of my favorites. I got a girl Ralts back in Ruby and evolved it into Gardevoir, and Gardevoir was just one of my most unstoppable Pokemon at the time. So yeah, let's start with that. Now, this starts the top 10, and I gotta go with Superior. Superior is pretty tight. Like I said earlier, I wasn't the biggest fan of the way Gen 5 Pokemon looks were. Now, a few of them did look tight, and definitely Superior was one of them. Chosnive is my starter, and man, just really like that Coil and Leaf Blade and all those possibilities. Blossom is number 9 for me, and that's because, I don't know, Blossom just looks cute, looks like a little happy Pokemon. My girlfriend loves Vileplume, but I gotta go with Blossom. I just think Blossom's like a really tight Pokemon. She's all small doing her hula dance, and she gets all confused. Cresselia. I just really like Cresselia. I don't know why. Sleep, moon stuff, the fact that she's the opposite of Darkrai. I really like Gen 4, and having that little side thing with Cresselia just made that game more fun, and just tight. Swan, just a powerful Swan. We got Dragonite coming in, and come on, Dragonite's tight. The original game, Agility and Rap, oh man, I should have banned that Pokemon. Nah, but Dragonite, I really like Dragon type. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, the only Dragon type of Gen 1. And man, Dragonite sure still has some lasting power with that multi-scale. Number 6 is Torterra. Now, like I said earlier, I like Gen 4. I think it's my favorite gen after Gen 1, just because I started playing Gen 1. And Torterra is just boss. I chose Turtwig. I love turtles. And man, Torterra was just so strong in that game for me. It just helped me in like everything I needed it. Then we got Pikachu. Come on, if y'all don't like Pikachu, dang, that's senseless. And I know at first I didn't like Pikachu. In the yellow version, I actually traded the Pikachu. I've got it back and evolved into a Raichu. Felt pretty mean, but Pikachu has lasting power as well. And it's cute. It's the mascot. It's Pikachu. Come on, guys. Pretty tight. Keldeo. Now, Keldeo's tight, and this card really helped me out in those pinches. I built the Keldeo Blastoise deck. Oh, man, it's just so much fun. I kind of feel bad because my friends at school kind of gave up playing Pokemon with me, but it was worth it. And the Keldeo movie was tight, how it wanted to be a sort of justice and fought Kira, and then Kira kept changing forms. So yeah, I just really like Keldeo. Nothing else to say about that. It's my top favorite legendary. So let's get into the top 3 Pokemon. Not just any Charizard, but my top third favorite Pokemon has to be that shiny Charizard. Now, I do like Charizard, I guess, more than everything else, but there's just something about shiny Charizard that just goes above and beyond. And call it whatever. I tried to get a legit Charmander by soft resetting that Fire Red, but nah, just didn't work for me. So yeah, the black Charizards on my teams are always hacked, but I don't care because I got a black Charizard. Gen 4 brought me Gallade. Now, Gardevoir would have been up here in the top 10, but Gallade just blew me out of the water. I liked its look. I liked that you can get it at level 20. A strong Pokemon at level 20 that can wreck face, close combat, Zen Headbutt. There's so many different sets to him, and back then he was so good. In Gen 5, he's kind of lost his luster, but Gallade is surely one of the Pokemon that's always in my competitive teams, no matter what. And man, I love that food. But number 1 definitely is the tiny turtle Pokemon Squirtle. Now, history with this is, even before the games came out here in America, I had a cousin, and he had the Japanese game, like a Japanese Game Boy, I believe, in a Japanese Pokemon Blue, and I remember it was in black and white, and I remember just seeing this turtle Pokemon, and I didn't know what the moves were doing, but I kept trying to bubble. I was going in caves. And then I think it was a year or so later, Pokemon came here to America, and I just remember getting Squirtle and starting my adventure. So it all starts with Squirtle. My favorite animals being turtles, Gen 1 being what I first played in Pokemon, and like a lot of you guys, a lot of you cats. Now, if you played any other gens, nothing wrong with that. I met people who have their favorite Pokemon in Gen 5, and that's cool, but for me, Squirtle is definitely my favorite and top Pokemon. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Take care. Peace.